Ari, thank you for joining us today. Who's your friend?
His name's Dom.
Dom?
Named after the winger, Dom Macho.
How is the team coming together? Had some early season struggles. What are your thoughts on where you are now as opposed to a whole 4 games ago?
Yeah, I feel like we're in a good place. I know obviously we've had some tough results and then we also had some good ones. So I think just building that bit of consistency and getting a rhythm within the squad and getting a mixture of the players right, and then hopefully we'll kick on.
How's the team finding its form?
I think it's just coming from all separate areas. We're all from different places at the moment. I'm coming from Australia. Players are coming from different areas. So we're all just trying to work out the chemistry between each other, and then hopefully that'll click. And then from there, the performances would only go up.
And then, what's your initial impression on the play in Major League Soccer, maybe compared to the A-League where you're from? Right?
Yeah, obviously the MLS is a big league, very big league globally. It's an athletic league. I've found there's a lot of open spaces, and for a player like myself who likes to run and be one-on-one with defenders, I think that I'll enjoy that.
What has been the most surprising thing about playing in Major League Soccer?
To be honest, I'd say the crowds. I didn't expect the crowds and the atmosphere to be as big and as loud as it is. So the crowd's been very, very impressive.
Is it similar to Australia? Or?
Nah, it's a lot better than Australia. Yeah, the crowds are very loud, and you get big numbers out here, and the atmosphere is very, if you're an opposing team, especially here at America Field, it's very daunting.
You haven't been to too many games. What about the travel? I mean, Australia's big,
yeah,
but the travel, is that started to have an effect? Or
so far, we haven't traveled too far, just nearby states, so it hasn't been too bad. But I'm sure when we do go to the further cities on the East Coast, it might hit a bit.
You did go to Costa Rica. So.
Costa Rica, yeah, true. Yeah, 6-hour flight.
That's no ways away. What have been kind of your most surprising things? The club, the Utah, the area. There's got to be some things that are surprised you.
I honestly think how young the squad is. We're a very young squad, and they did very well last year with a similar age squad. So I think that the squad being so young and the achievements that they've had and the expectations that we have is very surprising. I didn't expect that coming in.
And what about the culture, the atmosphere? Utah is a different place.
Yeah.
I've lived here my whole life, but I know it can be weird.
Yeah. I feel like it's like more of a community city. I feel like the people from here get around the sporting teams, because there is only one football team here. It's not like the other states that have a couple. Salt Lake is the only team in this city, so I believe that the fans get around it and they're very passionate about it and supporting us. Cold nights, and they're always supporting us. So I enjoy that.
Have they got you found any food places? Any place you?
A couple. I've had a couple. I've been more into the sushi. I've had a lot of sushi recently. But yeah, just been trying different bits and pieces here and there.
What are your thoughts on the game on Saturday?
I think it's going to be a good game. Obviously, we had a good result last week, and I feel like we can use this game now to build onto that momentum and continue kicking on for the rest of the season. There are players like Sam who've come from Dallas, so they know a bit about the squad, and Andreas, who we lost from here, that went over there. So there's a few familiar faces within the squad that know each other, but I think we're just going to focus on ourselves and worry about the 3 points.
All right, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.